Let's start at the back of the 2026 BYD Sealion 6DM, because honestly, that's where this SUV makes a bold statement. The first thing you notice is that full-width LED taillight bar stretching across the entire rear. At night, it gives off a sharp, futuristic glow that instantly reminds you this is part of BYD's new electrified family. The light signature is clean and modern, not overly flashy, but premium enough to stand out in traffic. The tailgate has smooth, sculpted lines with subtle creases that add depth and width. Down below, the rear bumper gets a sporty diffuser-style treatment, but since this is a plug-in hybrid focused on efficiency, everything looks neat and refined. No loud exhaust tips, no unnecessary drama, just a clean hybrid identity. Now moving over to the left side profile, this is where the Sealion 6DM shows its balance. It's not too aggressive, not too soft, just right for a family SUV with a modern edge. A strong character line runs from the front fender all the way to the rear, giving it that sense of motion even when parked. The roofline gently slopes backward, adding a touch of sportiness without sacrificing rear headroom. The wheel arches are slightly flared, housing stylish alloy wheels that give it a confident stance. And those flush-style door handles. They don't just look cool, they also help improve aerodynamics. If you parked this next to something like the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid or even a Honda CR-V HEV, do you think this looks more futuristic? I'm curious, would you pick this design over the traditional SUV styling? Let me know. Now let's take a look at the right side. From this angle, you really see how practical the proportions are. It's sized perfectly for urban driving, yet it has enough presence to feel solid on the highway. The black window trim and available two-tone paint options add a premium vibe. The side mirrors are aerodynamic and well integrated, and overall the body lines feel intentional, nothing exaggerated, nothing random. Compared to something like the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV, the Sealion 6DM feels more streamlined and tech-focused in its approach. It's like BYD said, let's build something efficient but make it look advanced too. Alright, let's step inside because this is where things get really interesting. The moment you sit in the 2026 BYD Sealion 6DM, the cabin feels airy and modern. The dashboard layout is clean and horizontal, creating a wide and open feel. Front and center is BYD's signature rotating infotainment screen. Yes, it literally rotates between portrait and landscape mode depending on your preference. That's not just a gimmick, it actually makes navigation and media viewing more flexible. The graphics are sharp, the system feels responsive, and of course you get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Right in front of the driver, there's a fully digital instrument cluster showing speed, battery level, navigation prompts, and hybrid energy flow in real time. Watching the energy transition between electric and gasoline modes is actually pretty cool. The materials throughout the cabin feel surprisingly upscale. Soft touch panels, contrast stitching, metallic accents. Higher trims bring leather seats, heating and ventilation, and even a panoramic sunroof that makes the whole interior feel bigger. Rear passengers aren't forgotten either. There's generous legroom and headroom, making this a proper family SUV. The rear seats fold flat to expand cargo space, and honestly, for grocery runs, road trips, or even airport duty, this thing feels ready. So here's a question for you. Would you rather have a fully electric SUV with limited range or a plug-in hybrid like this that gives you flexibility? Drop your thoughts below. Now let's talk about the heart of the 2026 BYD Sealion 6DM, the DM plug-in hybrid system. This setup combines a highly efficient gasoline engine with electric motors and a sizable battery pack. For daily commutes, you can drive primarily in pure electric mode. That means smooth, quiet acceleration and zero tailpipe emissions during short city trips. The electric motor delivers instant torque, so it feels quick off the line, perfect for stop-and-go traffic. When the battery runs low or you need extra power, the gasoline engine seamlessly kicks in. And I mean seamlessly, you barely notice the transition. The big headline here is up to 1,000 kilometers of combined range. That's a huge deal. It means you can handle your daily routine on electric power and still take long road trips without worrying about charging stations. Compared to a full EV where range anxiety can still be a concern in some regions, this feels like a smart middle ground. On the road, the Sealion 6DM focuses heavily on comfort. The suspension absorbs bumps well, making city driving smooth and relaxed. Steering is light and easy for tight spaces, yet stable at highway speeds. The battery placement keeps the center of gravity balanced, so it feels planted and confident. When it comes to safety and tech, you're looking at adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, rear cross-traffic alert, and a 360-degree camera system. Parking in tight spots? Much easier. Multiple USB ports and wireless charging keep everyone connected. Now let's touch on price. While exact numbers may vary by market, the 2026 BYD Sealion 6DM is expected to be competitively positioned against other plug-in hybrids like the RAV4 Prime and Outlander PHEV. If BYD keeps its usual strategy of aggressive pricing with strong feature lists, this could seriously shake up the segment. And honestly, getting 1,000 kilometers of combined range in a well-equipped SUV at a reasonable price sounds like a strong value proposition. So here's the final verdict. The 2026 BYD Sealion 6DM doesn't try to be extreme. It's not shouting for attention, and it's not forcing you into full electrification. Instead, it offers flexibility, efficiency, modern design, and real-world